cannot keep getting away with this because this episode was even more fire. And episode 2 was a masterclass in suspense. I was on the edge of my seat for most of this episode. And me and you, we got to talk about it. Spoiler warning, I'm going to be recapping the entire episode, so if you don't want to be spoiled, make sure you drop a like, follow, but come back later because I do want to hear your thoughts. We pick up with a flashback to Sofia Falcone's time at Arkham, with her brother Alberto visiting her, promising her that he's going to get her out of there. Then she keeps getting crazy visions of him getting murdered, and she starts having a panic attack. As we realize that she's in a therapy session. What kind of therapy is this? Hey, yo, it should have been me! As we get our first look at Theo Rossi as Dr. Julian Rush. Side note, Sofia, she really got that shit on though. But cut to the Penguin, who still has that deal going on with the Maroni, as he's really trying to play every single side to benefit himself. A lot smarter than he looks. A little stunt he pulled off at the end of the last episode really brought the Maroni name back to fame. So he's giving them the inside scoop on the next drop shipment. He's got it all planned out. They take the shipment, but they don't touch the follow car. There's just one problem. This guy that we all hate, nah, for real, fuck this bald-headed fuck. You bald-headed demon. Vidi tells Penguin that he has to be in the shipment car, not the follow car. So when the Maronis make the hit, Penguin improvises and kills some of the Falcone men, but makes it look like he narrowly escaped death. Back at the Falcone estate, we learn that Carmine's brother, Luca, is the new head man in charge with Alberto dead, which is when Sofia barges in and basically says it how it is. Our family looks like some bitches, and she's still pissed off about how they treated Alberto's body. And she tells him it's obvious there's a rat on the inside feeding them information. How else would they have known to hit that drop? Basically saying that she should be the one in charge. But of course, that's not how the men see it, which is when the Penguin pulls her to the side and is like, look, I think you should be the one in charge because I owe you. We're the only two people here that truly loved Alberto, liar. But he's a master manipulator for show because look at that look in her eye. Anyway, cut to Tony Soprano and Christopher, my bad, I mean the Penguin and Victor. I just love this duo. The Penguin sees a lot of potential in this kid who has a disability, who he himself also has a disability, believes he should be giving him a chance. This for real his own version of Robin. I'm not gonna say it, but they made the only Latino character make tacos. That shit kind of racist, low-key. As the Penguin brings the huzz over, I love that he does not discriminate. Meanwhile, Sofia bribes an ex-cop to get some more information on the rat, while Graciela texts Victor, wonder who that could be. Find out that the Penguin has some dirt on Vidi, and he's planning to pin all this shit on him. And yeah, his little boo thing guesses that he was the one that definitely killed Alberto, but he promises her that he's gonna do right by her. Cut to them going to Alberto's funeral. Before then, he goes to visit his mom, who had another dementia episode. But what I really love about this scene is how the Penguin knows Spanish. What? No habla inglés, fellas? It's like the worst Spanish I've ever heard. But I love the relationship between Oz and his mom. This shit means something to me. At Alberto's funeral, Oz tries to comfort Sofia and really try to win her over because she definitely seems secluded and alone. He wants her to believe that she can trust him. We actually learn a lot more about Oz because his two brothers died and his mom didn't want to have a funeral for them. She didn't want the service's pity, which I think brings a lot of depth to his character. Also, wood. But at the service, it turns out that cop that she hired kidnapped one of the Maronis, and Oz is getting heat for it. But before the Maronis murk him, he tells him his plan about pinning this whole thing on Vidi and shows him the dirt they got. So Oz plans for Victor to sneak the diamonds in Vidi's car, pin that shit on him. But he also gets the Falcone's attention that there is a kidnapped Maroni in the basement, which they don't know about. But Victor's unable to put the diamonds in the car and runs away. As Oz finds that kidnapped Maroni, he tells him to feed the Falcones the information that Vidi is a rat. But Victor tells Oz that he wasn't able to put the diamonds in Vidi's car. So without that, the plan is cooked. So instead, Oz just fucking murders him, which the Falcones find out about and lock the house down to try to find out who killed him. When again, Oz gets a genius idea and accuses Vidi of being the rat, which causes a scuffle which allows him to drop the knife off. But he accidentally put it into Castillo's pocket, Sofia's right-hand man, and Luca smokes him. Shot first, ask questions later. And Sofia confronts Luca, telling him I should have been the one to kill him. But he basically threatens her to leave their business, go fuck off somewhere, or else you're gonna end up sleeping with the fishes, basically. Speaking of sleeping with the fishes, I thought Oz was really about to kill Victor, but not really. He's too important of a character. He's like, that's strike one, bucko. You're gonna end up in that ditch with those dead people if you fuck up one more time. Which is when Oz gets a call to meet up with Sofia, who wants to take over the Falcone throne, and tells Oz if he's in, to which he says, let's dance. That's the best duo on TV right now.